Hello my friend, this is Paul Hutchings coming to you from my backyard actually here in southeast Idaho, and I just wanted to shoot this quick video to give you some truth on the home-based business industry that unless you've been in the industry for a while, you probably don't know the things that I'm about to share with you, and they're imperative, they're critical, they're crucial to you being able to make a real income from home. And the things that I'm going to share with you right now are really how MLM company owners are literally ripping people off and have been doing for many, many years. And I don't like to dwell on the negative, and this isn't like, some bashing session on multi-level marketing. What it is getting out the truth, okay? Getting out the truth on why maybe you haven't been successful from a home-based business over the last few years, or maybe why you know many people who haven't been successful or haven't been able to make the money that they want to make. And why do I care about this? I care about this because I have struggled in the industry. I have told my wife, honey, believe in me, this is the one, we're going to make this one happen. And I've gone out and I've worked and I've done presentations and I've given my heart and soul to things, and only in the end to not have the income that I wanted to have. So the thing that I want to talk to you about today is how to evaluate really where the money's going in a network marketing company or in a home-based business. And this is crucial for you to be able to determine where you should plant your flag, okay? Now, most companies will tell you that they pay out X percentage of their total revenue in commissions to the field. So some companies will say anywhere from 12 to 50% of every dollar they bring in on the sale of a product, they're paying out to the field. The thing that they don't tell you, okay, well, actually, before I get into that, so that's the first thing you want to look at when looking at a company is how much percentage do they pay out. I was talking to a good friend of mine yesterday who's in a company that pays 12%. Okay, so right off the bat, do you want to be with a company that pays 12% of total revenue back out to the field, or do you want to be with a company that pays 20, 30, 40, 50%? Well, obviously, the higher percentage means more money going out to the sales force. So that's the first thing that you want to look at. But the thing that's really tricky about this is what the company usually will not tell you is how much of that money they're actually not paying out. And it comes in, this money is hidden in a term called breakage, okay? Breakage is money that you think is coming out to the field, but in reality is being put under the table and swept back to the company owner so the company owners can keep it. And I want to give you a few examples of what to look for in finding breakage within a compensation plan. So one thing that companies will do is they'll put monthly quotas on your production. In other words, they'll say, okay, you go out and build a business of $2,000 or $3,000 monthly residual income, but in order for you to continue to collect a check, we're going to force you to sponsor 2 or 3 or 4 people every month. And if in the event you don't do that, we're going to cut your check down to a couple $100s a month. Well, what happens to that money that you're not being paid? It goes to the company. That's called breakage. Okay, this is one of the tricks that multi-level marketing companies play. Another thing that happens is, let's say somebody's building a business, they're getting a check of 10 or 20 or 30 or 50 or $100, and for whatever reason that month they don't buy their order. Well, that's money that should have gone out to them, but is not going out to them and is now being kept within the company. The games, I'll tell you on and on and on, all of these different things that companies do to keep more money and pay you less. Here's another one, status requirements. They'll force you to be able to hit a certain status in order to collect your commissions, and if you drop status, the company keeps that money. And here's one good example. I know somebody, a very good friend, actually a mentor of mine, whose business in a former network marketing company is doing $2 to $3 million per month in sales volume. Guess what his monthly income is? It's $1,300 a month. He went out and built a team that's bringing the company $2 to $3 million a month, and they're paying him $1,300. Why? Because he dropped in status. He didn't perform. He didn't jump through the hoops and do the rigmarole that the company wanted him to do to continue to collect that check. Well, where's the rest of his check going? It's going to the company. Okay. So these are some things that you need to watch for in looking for a company. Another thing is, where is the bulk of the income being paid out? Is it being paid out to the upper echelon of the distributor? Okay, because that's another thing companies will do, is they'll keep all the money for themselves and they'll keep the rest of the money for the very, very top level reps, and they'll pay out literally pennies to the rank and file average people like you and me who are working so diligently to earn an income for our family. Now, I'm with a company right now. This is one of the reasons I'm so excited about the company that I'm with. I'm with a company right now called 124 that pays out 50% of total revenue brought in every month back out to the field. They guarantee it. They have an independent accounting firm come in and make sure that there's absolutely zero breakage. Any breakage that happens in the compensation plan, they put into a big pot of money that they pay back out to the mid-level leaders, not the upper echelon, not the quote-unquote big hitters in the company. They pay it out to average people. They pay it out to people like me and others that are serious about the business, but we're performing actions that are doable, and we're able to collect that money. Okay, so you got to look for these things if you want to make money in the home-based business industry. If you want to make a real residual income, you've got to understand some of these games that people play in the network marketing industry and be able to see through the smoke and mirrors and find out, hey, what is really the company paying? Is there breakage? If so, how much? The friend of mine that I mentioned earlier that was in a company paying 12%, not only were they paying a small percentage, but they actually had breakage on top of that. So they're paying out 12%, but in reality, it might be 2 or 3 or 4 or 5% because the rest of that they're keeping. Okay, it's an illusion that unfortunately people play in our industry. So if you want to make a real stable income from home, you've got to know what to look for. Look for the percentage that the company is paying out, and then also look at where the money is going. Are there ridiculous hoops the compensation has built into it that you've got to jump through? I mean, I'll give you one last example, okay, and then I'll close out because I could go on and on and on. There's another company where this is what they did and to cause breakage in the compensation plan. Let's say that you went out, you joined the company, and you went out and enrolled a superstar who built a huge business. This company doesn't want to pay you on all of that volume because they said, well, you really didn't deserve it because you only sponsored one person. So what we want you to do is go out and build a bigger team, and we're going to give you a percentage based on the team that you build of that original income that came from that one superstar. So here you go out and share this with somebody who brings all this money to the company, and then the company comes back and says, well, that's not really fair because you only recruited one person, so we want you to do this and that and the other in order to be able to collect an income on all of that business that first person brought to the company. Well, who's collecting income based on that first person's business despite the requirements they put on you? The company is collecting income, okay? So games after games after games, know what to look for, be educated, don't be blinded. If you're serious about making money from home and your family's depending upon it, like I know that it is for me and many people out there, do your due diligence, be educated, know what to look for, don't be blinded by these companies. And if you are looking for a company, I'm here to tell you, in terms of payout to the field, in terms of spreading the income around the largest group of people, so that the income is stable, there's no company that I've seen that comes anywhere close to the company that I'm with right now called 124. Myself and many people are building a legacy with this company. And I would invite you, if you know somebody in 124, get back with them. If you don't, pick up the phone, call me, ask me about this company, do your due diligence, because I love this company because not only are we able to help people make great incomes, we're also able to bring people the truth about making money from home and educate them like I'm doing in this video with you. So, would love to partner up with you, get back with the person who shared this video with you, or get back with me if I shared it with you, find out about 124, and even if you don't join 124, know about breakage, know about these games that people play, protect yourself and those that you care about and those that you love. And whatever you do, never give up on your dreams, my friend. I do love you, I do believe in you, I do know that you have greatness within you. Let's get out there and bring it out, alright? Make it a great day.